am very tired. The chickens are not happy. I kind of did a garden tour. I know, chickens. You'll be dealt with in a minute. Oh, so I just built this new bed. It's in 3 layers. It has hot chicken nut filth on the bottom, finished chicken in the middle, finished compost and planting soil from the recycling center. And I'm gonna cover this whole thing with that black wheat fabric that I used on the base there. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna grow all my pumpkins and watermelons and stuff this year. This is the plan. So brand new in-ground bed for that, so that they can just be insane and take over the yard. We'll see if it's a mistake, but it's fine. Woo! Mustard bed. Woo! A bug in my brassicas. This is alternating spring onions, cauliflower, spring onions, kale, spring onions, Brussels sprouts, spring onions, and then I put just 4 yellow onions, one in the corners, strawberries with yellow onions, and wildflowers. My kids wanted to grow some stuff. And weeds, you know, there's always weeds. These are radishes and turnips, and there's other stuff that's sowed in here but haven't germinated yet. And little teeny beets are coming up. My garlic bed that got really wrecked by the frost. My parsley that just sowed on the ground. These were my onions. There's some spinach in here. We'll see. This is grass, and that is geranium. Dead cabbages, you know, broad beans, broccoli, salads, and beets. Parsnips coming back out of dormancy. Some peas, possibly an onion, or maybe some kind of lily. We have lots of crocuses. Shallrot that I sowed, some onions I sowed. This is mostly dormant. I think I sowed shallrot there too. So hopefully we'll have some sweet / rutabaga / shallrot soon. I think, oh, and I put some onions in all of these beds. So yeah, salad coming up in between my broad beans. I put out extra tomatoes and they died because it was too cold last night, which it's fine. Couple fennel, carrot seedlings that are coming up from self-saved carrot seeds. Shallrot, I believe, or possibly kohlrabi. I don't remember where I planted everything. And then I interplanted yellow onions yesterday. So there's onions and brassicas, maybe some celeriac, and a mess. Chickens. We're harvesting chickens today because, yeah, you're all roosters. All 4 of you. All roosters. And they've been fighting, and no one needs that. So the silkies all get to stay. But the flower hens, we'll try again later. Or not. Maybe we won't. Who knows? It's fine. This is all spinach and red onions here. And then I did put some broccoli and cauliflower in here, but I think it might have gotten too cold for it last night. So we'll see if these come back. I will not be surprised if they don't. It's fine. Yellow onions, those should be fine. And then I just topped the rest of this bed off. I'm going to try to grow corn in here this year. We'll see. Corn and beans, that's the plan. We'll see. Okay, chaos. That is a Brussels sprout, possibly died. Planted all the onions yesterday. This bed, I thought I sowed stuff in. I think I sowed salads in here, but it's just too dark in this corner, so it always takes forever to come back up. This got invaded with ground elder, so I chopped it all up. That one cabbage was there from the fall. I'm just seeing if maybe it'll get it together because it is not dead. And I'm gonna retop off this bed, but that is on my to-do list. Purple sprouting broccoli, dead cabbage, you know, it's how we roll. It's fine. Blueberries I never remembered to put in the ground, but they are coming out of dormancy in their pots. So I'm just going to leave them there, and maybe we'll actually get blueberries, because maybe they just want to live in the pots. We've never gotten blueberries from the ones I transplanted. These were Brussels sprouts. We'll see. They do not look super happy with me, but it's fine. It's fine. Planted beets and spinach and shallot. Spinach is coming up. And I've also put some kales in here and some broccolis, but again, we'll see. I don't remember what you are. Maybe you were salad. I think you were salads. Pretty sure you were salad. So we have salad coming up. It'll be fine. I thought I planted some more things back here, but they're not coming up yet. It's fine. We have spinach coming up here. We should have beets coming up soon. I planted peas. Oh, yay, peas finally sprouting. Peas are finally sprouting. This is a kale from last year, which I've been waiting for it to come out of dormancy, but I don't know that it will come out of dormancy so much as it will just sprout a flower stalk soon. But I was hoping we would get little offshoots because of all of these in the corners. So hopefully we'll actually get some little kales. I'm kind of hoping this scarlet kale turns into a colette on accident. We'll see. This bed seems to be doing better than that bed. This got invaded with ground alder under that black thing that was supposed to act as a weed suppressant. Instead, it just became a weed magic barrier. So it just protected them, and then they spread all throughout the bed because it was happening, creeping underneath, and I didn't see it. So I raked that all out, planted some brassicas in yesterday. Yeah, we have spinach coming up here too. There are beets and shallot in here as well. We'll see if they got eaten by the dogs or destroyed by the other things. Yeah, ground elder. And then I planted red onions in there. Tomatoes that are still alive, kind of, somehow. We'll see. That is a very most likely dead. I forgot what you are. It's the purple flowers that taste like cucumbers, which I forget what they're called right now. These tomatoes are probably dead. That is my sad bucket. I'm just showing you all the mistakes. Radishes, direct sowed, doing much better. My basil, that was beautiful, and now is most likely dead. That's fine. More beets and strawberries. Tomatoes that are most likely dead. More mistakes. Brussels sprouts that are most likely dead, because this is just what's happening. I planted onions around the border of these, onions and kale. We'll see. Basil that is dead. Tomatoes that are probably dead. It's fine. I knew it was going to happen. My mosh, which is going to seed, and violas that are wild. And I planted onions along the base. There's a kale that's doing okay. There's one Chinese broccoli that's still alive. All the rest of them died. My chives are coming back from last year. And I think I planted a celeriac in there. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's fine. But these are a patch of wild violas that I harvest the flowers for tea. And there was just a patch of them growing by the fence over there last year. And I pulled out a section of it, stuck it over there, and it made itself a home. Oh, greenhouse! Chives, and carrots, and 1,000 head kale. There are 3 of them. I'm doing much better with direct sow than transplants. My peppers in here are fine. My tomatoes in here are fine. My peppers in here are totally fine. Blossoming might get peppers. Woo! My eggplants are also fine. Broccoli, just weird broccoli seeds. A pepper that is totally fine. Onions that are transplanted. Leeks and peppers and a tomato. Beets and more beets. Chives and sunchokes. Broccoli. I like harvesting them for microgreens and putting them in salads. So that is why I have so much broccoli. It's just for sprouts and smoothies and stuff. think that's cauliflower. I don't know. It's too soon to tell, and I lost the marker. More beets, a celeriac. Purple cabbage has been there forever. My kale from last year, which is beautiful, and setting up the flower stalk, so I will try to save the seed from her because she is very pretty. Beets coming up. Tomato that is not dead. So yeah, greenhouse tomatoes, totally fine. Outside tomatoes, not okay. Not surprised. These flowers that I started, they're also doing fine. But yeah, I transplanted the stuff that was in there out and it just became a mess. Borage is the name of the purple flower. I'm very tired. Sorry. Beets, chives, garlic chives. And yeah, that's the nonsense in the garden. And grapes that are starting to come out of dormancy. Everything's coming out of dormancy. So that's exciting. And maybe we'll have Brussels sprouts this year. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll have chicken for dinner tonight. We won't, but that's okay. And yeah, I need to get started on my potatoes, which maybe tomorrow. Oh God. Oh, there's also stuff in the house and in the other greenhouse. I need to do another video. Okay. Wait your turn, chickens. All right. Hey, guess what? More broccoli. Who knew? That is cilantro. These are things that I started growing. I don't remember what they were. But I think they're salads and beets and brassicas because that's what I grow. My weird little tower thing is actually starting to like maybe come together. There's things happening. We have beets that are growing. It's kind of getting it together. Tomato that's not dead. A tomato that's not dead. My tomatoes that are not dead. Yeah, beets and more broad beans and stuff. So, yeah, that is this banana pants space that's just outside. Oh, I know. You know something's happening. But yeah, and then there's that. There is this bucket of chaos, which is the physalis, which is growing into the ceiling, and oxalis, and more tomatoes, and holy basil, and lemon basil, and regular basil. Mistakes. Thanks for watching.